Okay, so another thought. One, I'm really happy about the vaccines that are coming out. Very happy that the administration is prioritizing schools opening and really working hard to increase the amount of vaccines that are getting to people throughout the country. My issue is when these doctors, these scientists, CDC coming out and they say, oh, yeah, schools can reopen. The teachers don't all need to be vaccinated as long as we have these mitigating factors. And the mitigations that they're talking about is, the hand washing, the wearing, the masking, and social distancing. And my thought is, have you been to a typical school? When was the last time you went to a typical school? Because I work in a typical school. My school has 3,000 students enrolled. The typical classroom size, or let's just talk about people, class size, we're talking on average 30 students. So if we're going to social distance, I want them to do the math of how big the classroom itself would need to be so that we can open up the school, since we don't have to have every teacher being vaccinated. Okay, so even if the washing hands is working and we have some hand sanitizer stations set up throughout the hallways, even if every kid was doing their thing and wearing their mask properly, which we know they don't. They may have a mask on, but I'm not going to say the majority, but it's still enough where when you see them walking, it's right here or it's all the way down, and you're, instead of saying pulling up your jeans, you're like, pull up your mask, pull up your mask. Can it cover the nose, please? So, and then we're not even going to get into how many school buildings don't have proper ventilation in it. Okay, so I'm still back on class size because, see, our elected officials seem to think that a teacher, especially when they get into the high schools, it's no problem to have 30 plus students in one class with one teacher. Sometimes with two, but even still. So how are we supposed to social distance that with the way the schools are built right now? So while I appreciate the guidelines and I appreciate the emphasis and recognizing how important it is that we take care of our schools, what we're not going to do is give advice and we haven't been in the situation. So scientists, doctors, CDC, if you want to give those guidelines about, oh yeah, the teachers don't have to all be vaccinated, then I want you to go into a typical school building. Okay, I don't care where you want to go. I don't care if it's New York, it could be Connecticut, it could be New Jersey, it could be Georgia, Florida. I don't care where. But I want you to go to a typical school, okay? Not a private elite school, a typical public school. And I want you to see how big those classrooms are and tell me realistically how we're supposed to social distance 30 plus kids in the way these classrooms are built. Okay? All right. So, till next time.